Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Vintage Soul Creates. So today I'm going to show you how to make a cute little star ornament or applique. It can be either really. Where is the end of my... Okay, well we're not using that one. It's this one. No, that's too small. Just grab these ones that I have here. Okay, so we're going to make this cute little star ornament right here. Let me just check my frame real quick. Okay, everything's in frame. So I'm going to show you two ways to do this. One way is the way that I have it done right here, which is with 2 strands of this sock yarn. And again, this is one of those projects where you can use any yarn that you want to. So I'm going to show you how to do it with 2 strands, and I'm going to show you how to do it with 1 strand. So for the 1 strand, I am using a 3.25 millimeter hook. I am making a magic ring. My neighbors are making a lot of noise outside. I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm making a magic ring and securing it with a chain. A chain does not count as anything. Okay, so we have our magic ring. We are very simply going to do 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then on top of this double crochet we're going to make a chain 3 picot, and then we're going to finish this chain 3 picot not down here but at the top, on this top leg right here of this double crochet. We're going to just slip stitch. I know some people do a single crochet to finish their picots, but that's not how I like to do it. Okay, so anyways, next we're going to go in with another half double and another single. Okay, and we're just going to do that all the way around. Oh, that looks a little funky. Hang on. I don't like how that came out. Let's start that over again. Okay. Okay, so again we are going to single crochet, half double, double, chain 3 picot, and half double, and a single. We're going to do that all the way around 4 more times, and then I'm going to show you how to do the double-stranded one. So we already did our single. We're not going to do another single because this single is our low point. So we're just going to jump right in and do a half double. I'm going to tighten up my ring bit. And then a double. I don't know why I'm struggling so much right now. I thought that one was supposed to be a double. Like I said, don't know why I'm struggling with this so much right now. Okay. So double. Chain 3 picot. Half double. And a single. Okay, we're going to do that 3 more times. Half double, double. Something weird there. There we go. Chain 3 picot. Half double. And a single. Alright, we have 3 points, so we're going to do this 2 more times. Half double. Let's see if I can get this right at some point. Double. Chain 3 picot. Half double. And a single. Oops, wrong part of the yarn. Okay. And then we're going to jump back in with a half double. This is the last set. Last point. Double. Nope, that's a half double. Chain 3 picot. And a half double. And then we already have our single over here, which we started with. And so we are going to slip stitch into the top of that first single crochet right here, right here. And then we're going to chain 1, leave a very long tail, cut our yarn, okay, tighten that up, and then pull your magic ring tight. And there we go. This star is looking a little wonky. I think it looks better as a double-stranded, but it is what it is. And then I'm going to take my yarn needle, and I'm making these into little ornaments. So I'm going to take my yarn needle, and I'm going to take this back strand that came from the magic ring. That's the back right here. And I'm just going to weave this. I'm not going to weave it in all the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just weave it in so that it comes out the top of one of the points. Okay. And then the strand that was our ending strand, I'm going to basically do the same thing with. So I chose this as my top. I'm going to go through the back here and come out that same area. Okay, and then now I've got this as the top right here, and I'm just going to tie it off. Like that. Give these ends a snip. And I have a little star ornament with a very long string to hang it with. You can make your string shorter, you can make it longer. You can do this with any yarn and any hook size. Okay, and then now I'm going to show you how I did this one with a double strand. I want to see, do I want to use different colors? Yeah, you know what? I do. I want to use different color. I'm going to use this one, and ooh, let's go with this one. I'll do those two together. No, I'm going to do these two together because that's funky. I like it. Okay, let me get those out of the way. I've got my 2 strands. We are going to once again make a magic ring. Secure it with a chain 1. Okay, and then straight in with a single crochet. And of course, if you're not familiar with using a magic ring, you want to crochet over the tail the whole way as much as you can. Or at least that's how I do. Okay, so single crochet, half double crochet. Actually find this to be a lot easier with this larger hook and the double strands than with the smaller hook and the single strand. Kind of thought it was going to be easier with the single strand, chain 3 picot, but it turned out it was not. I think I'm just not that used to using such a tiny hook and tiny yarn anymore. I haven't done it in quite a while. Okay, half double, and a single, all right, and then again half double, double, chain 3 picot, half double, and a single. Now we have 2 points. Going in for point number 3, half double, double, chain 3 picot, half double, and a single. Point number 4, half double. Oh, lost a strand. There we go. Too many strands. Okay. Half double, double, picot, half double, and a single. Ooh, I lost a strand. Pick that back up from the chain 3 picot. Okay, so just finished my chain 3 picot. Gonna go in for a half double. And the most important thing, as I'm sure many of you know, but if you are working with 2 strands, the biggest thing is you want to make sure that both strands are always on your hook. If you don't go through both strands when you're making the stitch, like in here, that's not that big of a deal as long as your working yarn, your working loop has both strands. Okay, so single, and then the final loop here, the final point, we have half double, a double, chain 3 picot, half double, and then again we are going to slip stitch into this very first single crochet. This can be a little hard to identify with the double strands, but it is this V right here. You want to try to pick up all 4 strands, 2 from each side, that forms your single crochet. If you can't, it's not a huge deal as long as you get the stitch in there. But ideally, you pick up all 4 strands. Okay, and then we single crochet. Give ourselves a very generous tail. Cut our yarn. And we're going to tie it off the same way as before after we tighten up our center. Go ahead and kind of zhuzh these little points so they look a little more pointed. And then we're going to take our This one, actually, with the 2 strands, I did a little bit differently as far as tying it off. So I'm going to tighten up this hole as best as I can. Okay, and I think I want my top to be this one right here. I am going to weave these ends in. Kind of myself a little short of a tail on that one, but that's okay, it'll still work. So just like before, I'm just going to go straight up and through the top. And then also just like before, I'm going to take these and go straight on up through the top as well. This is where it's going to be a little bit different. So since I left myself kind of a scant amount of tail for the magic ring, what I'm going to do to secure that is actually just tie it with this. I'm going to double and triple knot it, and then I'm going to cut that part off. Okay, so I've got it triple knotted back here, and I'm going to cut off the tail from my magic ring side because I didn't leave myself enough to make the hanger. But I have 2 strands here that I use to make my double-stranded ornament. And I'm just going to knot those together in the same way that I did with these ones right here. And then once again, just snip it off. And we have a cute little star ornament. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea either. It looks like on that one, I actually doubled it up. That looks cuter. Let's see if I can still do that. Untie this part. Go back down here and just knot them together. Pull it down as close as I can to the top there. Yeah, and then just trim off my little ends. Trim off those little ends so everything looks nice and tidy. Or tidy-ish anyways. And there we go. And that is how you make a simple tiny little star or a double-stranded slightly larger star. Again, you can use any yarn with this, so they don't have to be tiny. If you did this with a worsted weight yarn or a bulky yarn, you'd make, you know, a good sizable star. I considered making one out of my DK that I have sitting here, but it was tangled up in something and I didn't want to go spelunking for a different DK, so instead I just went with this. Okay, there you have it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned because I'll be posting another one of these every day for the rest of this month and into the future. Maybe every day, maybe once a week, maybe a couple times a week. We will see how that goes. Alright, have a wonderful day, happy holidays, and happy crafting. Toodaloo!